Welcome to YouTube to another installment of Lifted TV. I'm your host, Mr. Lifted Locks, and I'm here to talk to you. Lifted, actually, let me explain that to you. Lifted meaning on a higher conscious level, raising the vibrations of not only myself, but my people that which surround me and you, the viewers, because without you, I'm nothing. But let me talk to you about what it's like to have dreadlocks. When you have dreadlocks, people tend to always have an opinion, whether positive or negative. People always, there's something they want to say. And that's what I'm here to talk to you about. You need to have confidence when you have your dreadlocks, right? Because I tell people come up to me and they say, man, you have really cool dreadlocks. How can I have dreadlocks like yours? What do I have to do? And then in the same breath, I hear people say, man, you have not so good dreadlocks. You know, you need to do this, you need to do that. And all that is unnecessary, but it comes with the territory. And the reason why I'm making this video is to let you know that, you know what, people are always going to have your opinion. Dreadlocks are an individual journey. It's up to you how you want them. It's up to you what you choose to do to them, if any. So don't allow yourself to fall to the victims of people's criticism, because at the end of the day, it's not about them. So many people tell me, oh, you should get a retwist, or why don't you crochet your hair or do some kind of maintenance. And I have my own personal reason on why I don't do things like that. I always notice that people who have twists, or people who do lots of maintenance on their hair, that's damaging their hair, but also is putting a lot of stress on the roots. Take a look at somebody you know who has retwists and has had them for a long time. It almost looks like their hairline is receding. And it's like, it's not, it's so much stress is putting on your hair, on your roots, that it's damaging. And so what I'm actually, I wash my hair 2 times a week, and then after that I palm roll for 10 minutes at that, and then that's it. That's all I do. So it's more like on a freeform type basis, and like I love exactly how it looks. I love how it's coming out. I love everything about my hair. I love, you know, just the fact that this is what I envisioned when I had dreads, you know. And I don't, that confidence that I have, it doesn't bother me when somebody comes up to me and says, you know what, man, you should get your hair twisted or crocheted, or you should, you know, back home the loose hairs or twist and rip and all this stuff. And it's like, you know what, it's not about that. It's about me. It's about my journey. It's about what I choose to have and what I'm choosing to get from it. So I'm saying all that to say, when you have dreadlocks, don't be surprised if people come up to you and give you suggestions, especially those who don't have locks themselves. But they give you suggestions on such as things you should be doing or things that could do to make your dreads look better. But what they fail to realize is, maybe at the end of the day, this is how I want them to look. This is, at the end of the day, this is how I want them to form, so there is no better. This is it. And that's what I want to say. So dreadlocks are all about confidence. You have to have confidence. And people come up to you and they ask you questions that are very ignorant. You know, is it true you wash your hair? You don't wash your hair, I'm sorry. Is it true, you know, you have to do this? You put all this crap in your hair. You do that. And it's like you smoke a lot of weed, and like at the end of the day, it's not at all. Use that as an opportunity to teach, to inform, as a learning, as a tool in which you can teach them and learn as a lesson from them, because they're very miseducated and interpreted. So that's your opportunity to allow them to drop some knowledge and you know, set them straight. And then the second thing I want to talk about is, when you go on YouTube and you look at people's dreadlock regimes or their products that they use, or, you know, their maintenance schedules and stuff, you have to understand that is what works best for them. We're all individual, unique, one-of-a-kind entities, and what works best for me, my routine, might not be what works best for you, you know, Joe Schmo, or, you know, Jane Doe. So you have to understand that you have to almost find your own routine. So go do your research. Look at, especially if you choose to use products and do maintenance, just look at what is in the products in which you're putting in your hair. The maintenance you're doing, look at what it's actually doing. Is it actually doing more harm than good? If you want the manicured salon look of dreads, and that's fine, by all means, do the twists on the every 2 week, once a month basis. Do the crochet, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But you just have to understand that it's your own individual journey and your routine is going to work best for you. So at the end of the day, it's all advice, it's all suggestions, and it's all, if I ever give you a product review or I ever give you a tip, it's all what I went through in hopes that maybe you don't have to go through that. But at the end of the day, it might not work for you because we're all unique individual, our hair textures are all different, and at the end of the day, like, you're just different from me. Hair, when I tell people, especially with new dreads, you just have to be patient. How do you make your dreads dread faster? How do you get them look like this or do that? At the end of the day, if you do nothing to your hair, it's gonna naturally dread. So just let it naturally do what it's gonna do. Wash your hair routine. I wash my hair twice a week, and that's all. That's it. That's all you need. Just have nice, clean hair, and your hair is gonna lock up, and it's gonna do what it naturally does without any forms of manipulation. So just do what's best for you, and make sure the right you find the right routine, and make sure if you choose to go on YouTube and find somebody's advice or listen to their routine or buy a product based off them, and it doesn't work for you as well, like, we're all unique and individual people. So don't follow someone else's routine, or don't buy a product based on what they say on a product review. You can go try it yourself, and at the end of the day, it's all about you and your journey and what you're trying to accomplish. So again, this is nothing but peace and love. I wish you the best in your dreadlock journey. If there's anything I can do to help aid you in that journey, by all means put it in the comment box below, and I'll be more than happy to get back with you, because I know, going through my journey, this is my second set of locks, and I know my first set of locks and even these locks, I had so many frustrations and problems, and it's evident by the fact that this lock here, there's a lock right here, it's a nub that I cut off because I was just so frustrated because I was using the wrong product, and I was actually undreading my hair, straightening it, and I was just in a missed the frustration. I cut it, and I regret that, but it taught me experience, and it taught me what not to do. And if I could help somebody not go through that, by all means, I'm more than willing, because it's all about helping. It's all about bringing people together, especially a dreadlock community. We have to come together as one and unite and be strong. So by all means, let me know if there's anything I could ever do to help you, and I will get my best. I'll do my best to get back at you. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.